All right. So and the reason why we're going on and we're we have all of these guests. These are people that are going to participate in the film. These are people that are going to be interviewed, or they're going to help me on my journey. So I wanted to introduce the audience to all of these people.
You have a stellar group for making any film about nutrition, especially on this green diet. You have experts, and then I saw in some of the literature that you also have the support of Van Jones, Dick Gregory, and other prominent humanitarians. So that's great. Your next guest is on the line, right?
Trayce McQuirter. How you doing, Trayce?
I'm great. Keith, how are you doing?
Excellent.
And this is Eddie Rye, the host of the program with Keith, but he is doing the talking, so I'll let him roll.
How you doing, Eddie?
Just
Thank
fine. Heard a lot about you. I'm going to have to read your book.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so, and I want to introduce the audience to her, too. Trayce is a vegan trailblazer herself. She's a public nutrition expert. She's a speaker. She's the author of one of the national, is it a bestseller? I know it's a national release of the book.
It is a national bestseller, absolutely.
National bestseller, By Any Greens Necessary. I love that title, and I'm sure a lot of other people like that title, By Any Greens Necessary.
Being a former Panther, that is real relevant to me.
Thank you.
I'm an OG though. I'm a little older than everybody else in the room.
Okay.
So Trayce, let's talk about first a little bit about how we came to work with each other. When I introduced you to Pursuit of a Green Planet, just so that the audience can understand, what was your first impression about what I'm trying to do as in your professional experience? What's your first impression about it?
Well, I actually think it's an awesome idea. It's a fabulous idea. And the reason that I think it's so powerful is that we are at a crisis point when it comes to young people and the way that young people eat. This is the first generation that is predicted to live less, to live shorter lives than their parents. This has never happened before in the country. So it is really critical that we talk to young people now and get them to think about eating healthier now rather than waiting and thinking that they're invincible and they can wait to start doing this in their 40s and 50s. Because what we're finding is that children as young as 10 years old have the clogged arteries of 45-year-olds. So this is a very serious problem that we have in the country, particularly among African-American children, children of color. And so that's why I think this is so exciting and so powerful, because you're using the medium of hip-hop and veganism, vegetarianism, and the green movement to captivate young people in the language and the music that they already understand and relate to. So that's why I'm excited about it.
Wow, thank you. I appreciate that. I want to let people know too the website that they can go to check out your book, because your book is a wonderful guide for people that are really kind of first experiencing, trying to get healthy and wanting to go down the road of being a vegetarian. What's the website, Trayce?
My website is byanyGreensNecessary.com.
Okay. Well, that's simple, too. And I want to let people know, too, that when you go to contribute today on our 30-day campaign at hiphopisgreen.com, you click Show Your Support. Her book is going to be next week. Her book is going to be a perk. We don't have it on there yet, but you can go to byanyGreensNecessary.com right now, get her book, and then next week we're going to do a special press release for Trayce with our contribution and our campaign. And so, Trayce, go ahead.
Mm-hmm, go ahead.
What I was going to ask you is, why should people go on a vegetarian diet? We haven't asked that question on the show today, and I want to pose that to you.
Well, people should go on. I actually ask people to get the information and to liberate their minds so that their mouths will follow. So I ask people to be open to the information so that they can make their own decision. And so because we are actually being misinformed about what is healthiest to eat by design by the food industry and in the United States Department of Agriculture, because both of their missions are to increase profit for the food industry, not to create healthy citizens. And so we have to take it upon ourselves to educate ourselves. And so there has been ample evidence for the last 40-plus years that plant-based foods are the healthiest foods to eat. And everyone actually knows that fruits and vegetables, whole grains and legumes, which are beans and nuts, are the healthiest foods to eat, particularly fruits and vegetables. People are well aware of that. And what I tell people is that they're already eating vegan foods. If you eat fruit, if you eat vegetables, if you eat grains, if you eat beans, you're already eating vegan foods. So it's not really that foreign. It's just that you haven't thought about it in those terms. And it's basically an issue of saturated fat and cholesterol. There's no cholesterol in plant-based foods, and very little or no saturated fat. And saturated fat and cholesterol are very high in animal-based foods, in meat and dairy, including chicken and fish. And so that's why it's healthiest to eat plant-based foods, because it's the saturated fat and the cholesterol that clog your artery, that lead to heart disease, stroke, diabetes, certain cancers, obesity. And it's really quite that simple and that profound. And so that's why we encourage people to eat plant-based foods and to learn how to eat it healthy, how to eat it on a budget, how to do it healthfully. And that's what I talk about in the book. And, you know, I just turned 45 last week. I've been vegan for 25 years. It will be 25 years in January. So this is second nature to me. I've been vegan longer than I've been, you know, a meat eater. So, and I also have a master's degree in public health nutrition. So I live this, and I know it's healthiest, and I really enjoy helping to get this information out there and then letting people decide.
Well, Trayce, I enjoy listening to you and learning from you, and I can't wait till we meet and we start filming together, and I start going on this pursuit with you, you know, and so that we can both see what it does to my body, you know, and so I'm looking forward to that. I wanted to also just say again what the website is, By Any Greens Necessary.
ByAnyGreensNecessary.com is the website, and I'm on Facebook at By Any Greens Necessary, Twitter at By Any Greens. So please, you know, folks can reach out to me and ask me questions, connect to me, and I can't wait to really help you on this journey and to spread this message throughout the world. I'm very excited.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I want to urge people again to go to hiphopisgreen.com. Trayce is working with us, and we have so many experts that are on the team. So if people really want to learn how to be healthy, learn how to go vegan or vegetarian, you can, you know, learn how to do this from the experts that we've assembled here at hiphopisgreen.com. Just click Show Your Support. Go to our campaign page right now and donate as much as you can. And when you donate, that's a donation towards your health and the health of our young people in the country. And you'll also get access to people like Trayce and others that are on board that want to help. So Trayce, again, I'll talk to you soon, and I thank you so much for everything that you do.
Thank you, Keith. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, thank you, Trayce. Thank you very much. Okay.
Hold on one second, Trayce, too, after the break.
Eddie Rye, along with Keith Tucker, talking about Pursuit of a Green Planet, and is launching his fundraising campaign. We're going to take a quick break. Urban Forum Northwest is brought to you by Sound Transit Diversity Program Office and the Port of Seattle's Office of Social Responsibility. We'll take a quick break and come right back with Mr. Bo Rinaldi.
Hey, Trayce.